What is going on, everybody? It is Sam here with BFPGear.com, and today we're going to be talking about what we think is the best value in paintball, the biggest and best bang for your buck. And this is something that we kind of like discussed amongst ourselves here based on just discussions I've had personally, you know, with like the owner, discussions I've had with players, discussions I've had with people that have also bought this particular product. And all in all, I think that this is probably going to be the best value in paintball just for what you get for your money's worth. There's really nothing else to really say about it, but obviously you don't see that I have in my hand, but let's go ahead and show you what I am talking about right now. That's right, the Planet Eclipse GTEK 180R. This thing right here is the best piece of paintball gear that I think money can buy, especially at its price point. And we're just going to be doing kind of like a, I guess you could say like a pseudo unboxing and stuff like that, and just talk about why this is the best bang for your buck. Before we get into that, price point on these bad boys is going to start at $895.95, and they can work their way up based on certain colorways and patterns and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think it's time to take a look as to why this is the best bang for your buck. So with that said, we'll see you guys and gals after the intro. So we've got the GTEK 180R here. Seriously, this thing, for being just shy of $900, this is going to be the best bang for your buck. I mean, this right here is that high-end tournament grade performance without that crazy tournament grade price tag. Basically, the older brother to this paintball marker is going to be the CS3 Pro, and those things are like $1,900 or something like that. But if you don't have $1,900 to drop on a paintball gun, this is where you want to be, because what you're getting out of this marker is going to be something very similar to that CS3 Pro. But without further ado, let's just crack it open. You're going to get everything like you would with Planet Eclipse's goodies here. So you got your cardboard box, the sleeve, and then just move stuff off the side. Always 100% amazing with this presentation and this packaging. You are looking at that hard shell heather gray case. And once you crack this thing open, voila, you've got yourself your marker right here. And let's just put this off to the side, and then we'll just like put it all together so you see what you get. But there's a lot of other things that you get inside the package here. Full set of Allen keys. We're gonna flip this bad boy over. Some of them also come with like these really cool player cards. And if you're lucky enough and you can build a full deck with these things, that's pretty awesome. You're also gonna get that full color manual. And one of the cool things too is you can scan this little QR code and you just get more from Planet Eclipse. You're also gonna have this full rebuild kit here. So it's gonna have like O-rings, gaskets, even like extra screws and stuff in there, which is really awesome. Barrel cover, gotta have it. Get that full tube of their grease. And then of course you're getting an S63 barrel here. So this is gonna be a 3-piece barrel system, as you can see here, but you're only gonna get one insert, the back and the front. And the cool thing about this is that you don't need to go and spend a bunch of money on a full barrel kit. You can just buy like maybe a full insert kit or something like that, or just a couple extra inserts. Or if you don't really care about bore matching your paint or anything like that, you can always just run the stock insert, which is a .689, and that's gonna be like one size fits most. But this right here is the marker in its full glory, and it's just packed with a bunch of features. You're gonna have that little adjustable thumb wheel feed neck up there. We go over to the foregrip here, it just pops right off, and then just takes a 9-volt battery, falls right out. Get access to your eyes and your detents just with like a little switch. Everything just pops right out. Very, very easy to do maintenance on this thing. Very easy to gain access to every part of it. Fully adjustable trigger, and you can change out the little trigger, I guess you call it like a trigger shoe, trigger hat, something like that. But literally this front piece here where the trigger actually is held in by a singular screw. You've got your on-off ASA, so you can engage and disengage your air whenever you need to. And then of course, one of my favorite parts here is gonna be that bolt system. This is the OPR core, so it's kind of a, think of it as like the Diet Pepsi version of the OP core. But you just pop everything out. As you can see, that is pretty much the whole marker's engine right there. And Even though this thing is less than $900, it performs just as good as any other paintball marker out there that could be, you know, $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 plus, so on and so forth. And sure, you're not getting as much crazy cool stuff with this or any of those like crazy features where you can navigate your electronics or program it a lot easier, but you are getting an absolutely badass paintball marker for less than $900, unless you pick up one of the other colors, it's a little bit over. But this thing is air efficient, it is smooth, it is snappy, it shoots really good. I mean, this is a marker that I cannot recommend enough to people that are looking to buy something, whether they're upgrading from maybe like an entry-level setup and they want to give speedball a real shot. I always, always, always point people in the direction of the Planet Eclipse GTEK 180R. I'm not really sure what else to say about this marker that hasn't already been said, but if you want to pick up a GTEK 180R, you've got to go and check them out right now because there's tons of awesome colorways, and like I said, it just performs flawlessly. And if you want to pick one up, well, there's one place to go, and that is going to be BFPGear.com.